Bokomo, what's happening? I'm tired. Yes, I'm very, very tired. You can tell just by the title of the stream. And this is going to be a vertical hell, and I apologize in advance. I apologize in advance. Is it even live? Are we even here? Can you hear me? Here we go. Make sure I can hear you. So, yeah. Hey, Jenwell, how's it going? Oh, I don't know if this vertical's going to go stupid or what. Let's go. So you already know the verdict of dipshit Bryan Oneill trying to get a permanent civil protection order on me. Hey. So we're going to do some chalking. Bohica, how's it going? So we're over here right across the street from where the ruling just happened moments ago. Right there at the city and county building. So that judge in that courtroom, she redeemed herself well. I probably was a little unfair with what her authority was and was not to begin with to grant a temporary protection order. These protection orders are bullshit. Again, state law, all this shit needs to change. It's just a disaster. But we have a case where a cop, a Denver cop, a one stupid ass idiot, Bryan, you are number one on the list. I have come across some of the dumbest cops on the planet, and I've been some places in the United States. You are number one. You will remain number one. You are a fucking idiot. The fact that you ever thought that was going somewhere, but again, it is your administration here that fully supports you guys having free reign on the public. And I'm having to clear my name from not being violent. Are you fucking kidding me right now? I hope you realize what you did. You fucking idiot. Bryan Oneill, DPD Sergeant, badge number 99025. So, we have another hearing to go to on Monday because Bryan and his other cop gal friend here at the admin building from the counter threats department decided to get together and lie and write a warrant for Regan, again, another lying ass warrant, and we'll violate her on the temporary protection order, even though the permanent protection order is today. But if we can get her violated on this, then it starts a new criminal case, and then we'll be able to drag that out and we'll get another protection order on that case based on lies. Guess what? Game up, fuckers. It's over. You're being fucking exposed. And now, on the record, there was attempted service for subpoena for a one detective, we'll call her Detective Chelsea at this point. We'll see you Monday over in the courthouse. You stupid fucking cops. You lying pieces of shit. You're caught. And I told you that my attorney was gonna mop the fucking floor with you, and I wasn't kidding. And we're just getting started. So stay tuned for the 1983 filing here in the next little bit of time. So the rules in this chat: you will not come in my chat and hijack my chat. I have mods, they're in control and they're in charge. And if they're gracious enough to give you a warning, you better heed it or else you're going to be blocked. So we're going to do some chalking, protest redress time here at the Denver Police Department Headquarters Administration Building. And we're going to remind DPD, you should have fired Bryan. Okay, yeah, you come in here. Let's see. Let's get rid of this one. Yeah, you're not going to come in here and hijack my chat. So, no warning for you. So, what's going on here? Yeah, just pay attention. We're going to be doing some chalking. Well, I am going to be doing some chalking. Can you just hold that for me? That's all I ask. It's going to be a stupid, wild chat. So yeah, for those of you that don't already know, that civil protection order is dismissed, and the judge made very good record. Justice happened today, mostly. I shouldn't have even been there. I did not like that the judge gives a cop in uniform a free pass to lie in her courtroom. I've got a problem with that. Maybe someday her and I will talk about that. Warning to fire this guy. I told you to fire Bryan Oneill. You don't want to listen? Lawsuit number 4 incoming. I was fair. I was reasonable. I didn't sue you over the last round of bullshit your henchman Bryan pulled. This time, no. And for all of you lieutenants and all you other sergeants involved, do you remember that last lawsuit and how that turned out for a whole bunch of you? Yeah, get ready, because it's coming again. A colossal ass I don't know why. I guess it's my nature to feel bad for people. I don't know. I don't know. This guy has used violence on me. He's taken immense joy locking me in a cage. Case is dismissed. I win at trial. He takes great pleasure in tormenting the homeless. I mean, immense pleasure. It's what you call potentially diagnosable for sociopathic behavior. That's the Denver PD. So this is the war on speech. So because we're in a new political climate, it's been decided that cops can pretty much do whatever they want. And if you have anything to say about it, not that they couldn't already do whatever they wanted, but if you have anything to say about it, we're coming after you. Well, I did get some renewed faith, maybe some restored hope in this courtroom today that Denver's still perhaps where I need to be, if you will. If I were in a different state, I would be dead by now. Because one of these cops would have killed me for bruising their ego in the way that I tend to bruise cop egos, which is my right to do so. And any opportunity you get to expose a tyrant and minimize him by deflating his ego, I encourage you to do it. In fact, you're obligated to do it. It's called redress of tyrannical government. Bryan Oneill, who works for the Denver Police Department, decided that he would go to a court of law, raise his right hand, and swear to tell the truth and nothing but the truth. So strike him, God. Because that motherfucker lied through all them fucking nasty ass teeth that rotten fucking swine has in his whatever, his pucker fucker. Yeah. Oh, you don't like my speech? You don't like hate speech? Bye. This is the United States of America. And that judge just reminded that stupid fucking lying pig swine fucking nasty ass thing of a, I don't know if that, I don't know. I don't know if he calls himself a man. I don't know if he's referred to as a man. I don't know. But he sat there and lied about me being violent. He doesn't know what's going to happen next. So he needs this judge to grant a permanent restraining order, because back in 1997, a cop by the last name of Andrew Jack over in District 3 was killed. And if you Google that case and educate yourself, there's some questionable stuff around everything that went down, but that's neither here nor there. But what it's done is it's scarred Bryan Oneill for his entire life. He can barely function because it was so traumatic that this cop was gunned down. We do not advocate for violence in this stream or in this chat, but this particular cop was gunned down, and then somebody subsequently threw a pig head or a pig, or I don't know, a pig body part of a pig at District 3. And my speech resurrected all of that for Bryan Oneill. So he decided that it was in his and his children's best interest to go file a protection order and lie in it. Yeah, go file for a temporary protection order and lie. And then he perpetuated the lies. He also admitted on the stand today that, well, I think I got her personal info from something that I had, from that one case. And my attorney said, oh, all those cases that have been sealed, so you maintained her personal information? Well, I think I got it from that warrant. That one warrant. So not only is this pig pucker fucker doing this to me, he's accessing databases illegally, federal databases. He and his little gal pal here, who just wrote a warrant for me in their not cop capacity, but maybe, I don't know. But here at the Denver Police Department with Chief Ron Thomas at the helm, he lets them do whatever the fuck they want. Every one of them. And in fact, I'm quite sure that he told Bryan Oneill, dude, we're gonna pay you overtime to go do what you do. So get in uniform, strap on, and get on over there and take her down. Yeah, guess what, fuckers? You're getting sued again. going on?
We're working on it.
They're retaliators. And in the middle of Bryan getting all his protections, he went out and targeted the same homeless woman that District 3 just targeted not too long ago. Sociopaths. Wherein even earlier in between court appearances today, because I had to go cancel a warrant, that was the warrant that he had his gal pal write up for me last week for violating the protection order because I called him a little bitch on the internet. Literally. I violated the protection order because I went to a public meeting wherein I was told by this judge over here in the modified civil protection order, yes, you can go to those meetings, and yes, you can say things about his official capacity. Yes, you can do these things. And then he showed up here today and lied. He didn't know that. Even though he was here that day, that it was modified, and he agreed to it. He had no objections on the record. This is how fucking stupid. This guy, I'm not sure he's all there. I'm just gonna be honest. And I think that's kind of why I felt a little bit bad. Like a little bit. I was like, I'm really contemplating through my mind, how can one be this stupid? And he literally put on the record in this hearing, if she would have kept my name out of her mouth, we wouldn't be here today. Like he was in charge. Like he was the king. You know, like he determines who's going to be in court with him. Well, guess what, Bryan? We'll see you Monday morning because you're about to get fucking roasted on the stand by an attorney that just proverbially just used your face to mop the entire courtroom floor with. How did it feel? How did it feel? You gonna go try to get a protection order on my attorney next? Is that what you're gonna do next, you genius? DPD hates people. Unless you're their people. And you do their bidding, and you're their henchman. He made such a fool of himself. Should I feel sorry for him? He said he's contemplated quitting. He's contemplated quitting his job. I'm mortified. If you're that fucked in the head, you probably should. And DPD, they don't really care how fucked he is in the head. They don't give any shits to how many people this department red runs. Because they're just like, hey, we are the authority. And if we say it's time for you to DIE, then it's time for you to DIE, and we will clear ourselves. Oh, he admitted I have filed complaints on him as well. He also admitted on the record that my complaints have been entirely ignored by the Denver Police Department. So awesome, Ron Thomas, as you're continuing to vie for wanting to change your, what are we calling it now? You call it something different every week. Education-based discipline, where there's no more punishment and education instead. Maybe you can use Bryan Oneill as your education-based discipline and show the whole department, this is what a civil rights lawsuit looks like. We've got all the transcripts from the courts. This is what it looks like, everybody. Here's your education. All right, I think that wraps. I mean, I know that my chat is going to be all super naughty and start telling me to write all kinds of bad words. So I already did it in advance for those of you that like the word fuck. Fuck the police. Fuck you all, DPD. You are liars. You are haters of all people. And I told you to fire Bryan Oneill. More lawsuits incoming. I'm sick. Me? I don't go around and lock free people in a cage for telling me I'm sick, but Bryan Oneill does. Oh, Donald Trump for U.S. strength and world peace. How cute is that? Liam, you need some Bryan Oneill. That's what you need. Right. Hey, Oneill. Love Bohica. In case you're wondering, Bryan, because you don't watch my streams, you also flipped your testimony how many times today? Oh yeah, I watched this. I heard her say that. Somebody said that. I watched all this. I watched it. And my attorney's questioning him. So when you watch that part, oh, I didn't watch it. Somebody told me about it. You guys, if you could have been there, it was just like regular old cop fashion. It was so pretty. It was so pretty. Clay, you don't like the rules here for the chat? Okay. Bye. We're in vertical hell right now. We're narrowing down our regular viewers who understand freedom in the United States of America and understand that the police are not always the good guy for all you know, statists. Recap what happened, please. Okay, it's time to go. We'll do a little recap, but before we go, just so you know, we just got done chalking here at the police administration after service was provided for a Detective Chelsea to show her ass up in court on Monday so she can testify as to why she and her friend Bryan Oneill got together and decided to write some things on paper that were a lie to get a one judge, Barry Schwartz. Barry Schwartz, who is now being investigated for setting bonds for people and then bailing them out of jail, setting $1 bonds for people and then bailing them out of jail. He has signed the last 2 warrants for me because Judge Barry, he knows me. And he's got a problem with me. And unfortunately, no bond for me, according to Judge Barry, the Honorable Barry. No bond for me as Bryan and his gal pal here got together and wrote a warrant. Yeah, full of lies. So anyway, that's how we ended up over here. After we were in court here, after I was in court with the prestigious and highly intelligent Sergeant Bryan Oneill, badge number 99025 of the Denver Police Department, wherein he testified in various different ways about how he feared for his life and he needed a permanent protection order because if she would have kept my name out of her mouth we wouldn't be here today, Bryan Oneill. That after a warrant canceling hearing this morning at 8:30 over in the General Sessions Court of Denver, wherein they employ some of the world's dumbest fucking attorneys on the planet to prosecute people for the city of Denver for municipal crimes of violating court orders / protection order. That was the result of Chelsea and Bryan getting together and writing a bogus warrant for me. So that's your recap. So other than that, are we back to our... Look at my hair. Well, at least I got some. And it's kind of interesting. Bryan Oneill, the cop, he's taken on a whole new look. So, I think Bryan is a little bit nervous about getting caught on camera again, behaving badly with the homeless community. And people are going to see what he looks like again. And, being that he, fears for his life every day he comes to work, but he doesn't. He doesn't fear for his life in the course of what he does. That was part of his testimony. He only fears for his life because I say words that he doesn't like. And he flat out said that if she'd have kept my name out of her mouth, we wouldn't be here today. So yeah, I wouldn't like the name Bryan either. I'd want to ditch that shit in a hurry. I just would. I totally would. I get it, Bryan. I get it. Life is really hard for you. And he told the judge he'll be retiring soon. Oh, well, why don't you just go ahead and fucking do that today and not get your retirement? Or better yet, go ahead and get your retirement and put it in a bank account, because I think I'm going to be coming after that in a lawsuit. Now, don't shit yourself, Bryan. Don't run to the courts and file another protection order and say she's coming after me for my money. See, he took snippets of words and he presented them to this judge. Well, by the time she was done reviewing the evidence, she wasn't really happy with what he had initially said in his protection order, the temporary protection order, because, well, she should have just said, you fucking lied, and get out of my fucking courtroom and go check yourself in at the jail, because I'm going to hold you in contempt for 6 months. I mean, that's what I would have done as a good judge, as the best judge for the people. But, she claims she couldn't do that because she doesn't have the authority. But she does. I mean, if Judge Barry can do what he wants, she can certainly do what she wants. Ernest, are you saying they need to fire Bryan Oneill? I don't know if I'm allowed to read that. Oh, thank you, Bokuma. I've been working on it all day. Oh, I'm a hot mess. But I do got a cute shirt on today, huh? With some cute jewels again. Got the jewels going on. So we're still here at the Denver Police Department admin building. As you can see, we've had to walk all the way around because they have it gated off at every entrance that you could go. At the end of this street, it's all gated off. There's only one entrance because, people are so fond of them that they have to put up all this fencing to keep people out. My shirt looks like we're on a fight. We're on a fight? What's on a fight? Dub Webs. Yeah, it is. It's very depressing. All right, you guys. Well, it's time to go. Thanks for hanging. I just wanted to make that announcement. Bryan Oneill is a loser still. Sergeant Bryan Oneill of the Denver Police Department is still a fucking loser. And I look forward to recording more of his interactions while he's on duty as a sergeant of the Denver Police Department. This channel does not promote violence. We do not promote violence against the police. I don't know how long I'm gonna have to make this disclaimer. I suppose, hey, thanks, Gloria, whatever that was sweet. I don't know, but I don't think he's probably done. I think he's gonna try to do this again. I think he wanted to be the hero and the martyr for all of the Denver metro area law enforcement and say, hey, you guys can all get a protection order on this woman. Just go in there and lie through your teeth, your nasty teeth. You can only have nasty teeth if you're gonna get a protection order. And we'll just shut this woman down because this is America and people will respect our authority. So, at any rate, mods, thank you so very much. Yeah, we support violins here. Those little tiny ones. Play one for Bryan this evening. It's Friday night. I'm sure he's very sad. I feel this much bad for you, Bryan, because you are so fucking stupid. Should I feel bad?
No, he brought it on himself.
I mean, he was made a total fucking ass of. And it's going to start all over again on Monday in courtroom 4E. So, yeah, you can watch, just so you know, government is working on being more transparent, and you can watch virtual court through the city and county of Denver if you Google denvercountycourt.org, courtroom 4E, Monday morning at 8:30. So we'll see you guys there. Nasty Nathaniel. Will I find you a boyfriend? Yeah, I'll work on that for you. It's not gonna be Bryan. I don't know if you're hinting around there, Nate, but I just pass on that.